How's everybody doing? Welcome back to our trucking adventure. Let's climb up into the cab and we'll get the old girl birded in the guts. Alright, love this office that I've got here. Let's start her up and we will see what sort of trouble we'll get in for the day. She loves an early morning start. She really does. I've already gone through and found us a nice little job to start us off with, so we're going to stick in Arizona for the morning. It is, 1:30 in the morning. Take the brake off and we will get moving. Right, so we luckily had somewhere that we were able to pull up where we dropped off last week, so it's always handy. Old girl's definitely happy with me though. Right. Stop sign, a full stop. Wow, you gotta pull up a long way back here. Definitely look like we're okay. Mustn't forget to turn my lights on either. Everything going on this morning apparently. Forgetting my indicator, forgetting to turn my lights on. I think I remembered my pants. I'm not going to check though, I'm just going to wing it and hope for the best. Yeah, so first job that we've got, it's nothing too heavy or strenuous or anything, it's just a good easy one to get us started for the day, so a little bit up the road, so I will see you when I get there. Alrighty, so we are we are pulling up to our pickup point. It is just up here on the left, so we will come in here nice and quiet. They've got somebody here already, so always good to see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my usual trick and pull up in their gateway, be nice and obnoxious, and I'm going to go and see where my load is. Alright, so they've told me it's just around the corner to the left there, can't miss it, so nice and easy one for us. Let's chuck it in the low range gear, bottom box gear. Right. It's a flatbed, so it should be fairly easy to see. There it is. Bunch of clamshells. Clamshell claws. Buckets, I don't know what they call them. Clamshell thingies. All I know is it's on a trailer and it's ready for me. So let's get reversed in, pin him up. Get into it nice and slowly. Right. I'll do the usual walk around and I'll make sure she's all good and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so she's all loaded up, she's all secure. No flat tires or anything silly, so all aired up, let's hit the road. Wasn't anything too heavy, so that's always good to start us out with. Normally they give us a really stupid one to start us with, but it's not always going well for me, so I thought I might as well give us the easy one to start out with, and we'll try and find something a bit more fun when we get to, I think we're going to Flagstaff. Clamshell Buckets, yeah, to Flagstaff. Right. Oh wow, I've gone way too wide there. Not paying much attention, too busy playing with my little PDA. Right, we want to be turning left out of here. Can't see any traffic coming. Except for that traffic that's coming. Right. Now we're good. Get the old Kenny running through the gears. Not a hugely long load for us, which is also good to start us off with. Just make sure everything's running alright. Definitely still looking at this other truck. Haven't had a chance to talk to the bloke that's got it yet. I kind of wanted to explore Arizona a little bit before I flew back home to look at it. I'm sorry, I'm going through here. But yeah, I wanted to do at least a couple of loads through Arizona first. New state to me, and I like exploring a little bit, so I think that's what we're going to do today, is a little bit of exploring. the corner here and straight down onto the highway. I'll quickly get her up to speed so that we can merge. Lovely. Listen to her sing her song. God, she sounds good. Might have been too big of a gear change there, so we'll start splitting them in halves now. So yeah, how has everybody's week been? For me, it's been another fairly hectic one. Still trying to fix the mess up that I made on one of the cars with the gear linkage. Turned out it wasn't a roll pin that we sheared inside the box, which is good. It just misaligned the selector forks. So that's always good. No major damage, but in pulling it apart, we found the center diff. Being a Subaru, got a center diff in it. That is completely and utterly shagged, to put it nicely. The clutch packs in it had worn beyond repair. The split pin that holds it, the split ring that holds it together, that had snapped, so it was just a bit far gone. So car's unfortunately still on stands, not fixed, but parts are on their way. So did not think a center diff would be quite as expensive as it ended up being, but it's fine, I guess. Right, we've got a little bit of a convoy going on here. And I'm fourth in line in trucks, so that's pretty cool. They like me a little bit of a convoy. I'm going to try and overtake while we've got all these four-wheelers coming past, though. Not like we've got a long way to go to Flagstaff from Phoenix, so a couple hour drive. But yeah, other than that, I've got plenty of jobs I should be doing around the house. Like, I have fire brakes that are coming up to being due soon. I think they're due in about a week. I really need to get on that, but by the time I get home from work, helping the missus out with the young bloke, it's dark and I really can't be bothered. Alright, gonna have to shift back a few gears here. There we go, I finally got one that I was going to work with. Yeah, so not been too terribly bad, to be totally honest. On that, it's been business as usual, go to work. Go and see the missus and the young bloke, that's always good. Go and see them every night. Honestly, my favourite part of the day. But yeah. Starting to lose speed again, so let's just go back to 7 high. And we are slowing way the hell down. I don't know why we were slowing down quite that much, but sure, whatever. Start getting the speed back into her. Alright, all new exploration from this point on. Yeah, so do you guys want a hint as to what this new truck is that I'm looking at? I can give you one hint that's not really going to tell you much, but for those people that know, they'll know. I'm just going to say Big Cam Cummins. And check out the names of one of my previous videos and you'll figure it out pretty quickly. It's not going to take a lot to put 2 and 2 together there. Anybody that knows, knows. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say on the matter. It's a good looking rig from the photos that I've seen, but I've got to fly back home to actually have a look at it. I'm not going to spend as much as they're asking on a truck for something I haven't seen. You know, got to make sure that she runs nicely and runs through all the gears, the diff locks work, all that fun jargon, so. Alright, we've got a bit of a squiggly road here, that's nice. whoa. I was a bit worried it was going to be a bit of a boring run, the first one for the day. Just being on the highway, but an interesting bit of highway. Just been happy sitting in behind this tanker that's in front of us. Did I go down enough? No, I did not. Might have been too many. So, what a steep little hill that we got here. It's not a super heavy load. I think it was 35,000 pounds, so nothing out of the ordinary for this truck, but yeah, maybe it's just a little bit heavier than I thought. Oh, that was the wrong way to be shifting there. Alright, sweet. Rolling through the gears. We are not far from Flagstaff, and what is this? Is this rush hour or something? On the outskirts of Flagstaff. My god, look at all the traffic. It's 4:41 in the morning, my dudes. Why are you on the road? Alright, just thinking about going up one, but then I noticed that we've got a bit of a hill coming up, and of course we're hitting the brakes. Why are we hitting the brakes? Come on, keep it going. Jubbly. Love to see keeping it going like that. Alright. Gonna roll on through the last of the gears. I mean, it won't be long until we're in Flagstaff, which is good. Coming back downhill. I'm liking this piece of road, it's just nice. Got another spaghetti intersection up ahead. I don't think I'll ever understand one of these things just by looking at them. Surely there was a simpler way to do this. Oh, that one to my right was nice and easy, but what is this going on? Probably really efficient. It's just my brain doesn't understand it. That's really not difficult to confuse my brain. And so it looks like we're coming into town now, so that was a nice quick little run actually. Was going to jump in the right hand lane, but it's ending, so that's fine. Oh, and this is looking like a tight corner, so I might have to be that guy and take up both lanes to get around, just to make sure I'm right. I want to be in the left hand lane anyway, so I want to be turning right here, and it's a very slight hill, so really hoping that I can take off from here, because last time I had to take off from a hill, it didn't go well for me. So we'll sit here and wait for a green light, and we'll see you soon. Right, we've got the green. I was hanging my head out the window looking for it. Get her rolling and swinging nice and wide. I know I say it every time, but I like saying it. Oh, that was a money shift. Right, we'll pull up here and wait for yet another green light. The good news, I was able to take off from the standstill. Oh, actually happened a lot quicker than I thought it would, so nice. Right, and yet another red light. Wow, these are close together. Just about can't get another car in behind me. Right, we'll wait for this one then. No, we won't. We'll keep going. Missed that one pretty bad. go through the gears. She loves it. It's a nice looking motel, and it doesn't say Bates on there anywhere, so I feel kind of safe staying there if I need to. Got BP on our left there, cool. Alright. We are kind of outskirts of Flagstaff here, but that's fine. We're still here. Might do a quick run into town though, just to have a look and see what sort of stuff they got around. But yeah, let's pull up into Plaster and Sons here. Right. We'll quickly pull in here and I'll see where they want it. Right, they've said right just in the corner there, so yep, right there is where they want it, so really gonna have to test myself here, I think. Almost took out their gate straight away. Have a quick walk around and just see what I can see. Alright, so I can get around the skip bins just to our right. Whoop, I can also stall it apparently. Come on. You got this, old girl. There we go. Didn't need much, you just needed that little bit extra. Right. So they want them... Wow, okay, they need quite a few of these clamshells. Alright. Let's just pull in as close as we can this way without hitting the skips with the trailer, that'd be nice. Okay. We're looking for being lined up. Not good. So just keep swinging her around a little bit further. Alright. See what we can do from here. Get her just tucked in there just nicely. Keep swinging her that way just a smudging. There we go. May not be the nicest looking reversing jobs that I do, but I get them in there. Alright. We're looking good there, so yeah, I'll disconnect her and we'll see you at the paperwork. Alright. Should get a good chunk of change for that one. Thank you guys. Alright. Let's I wonder if these guys have got any good jobs going. And in here we'll unlock the just in times. That'll be nice for a change. Right, these guys have another set. They're going to Yuma. It's a long haul, but I don't think I'm really interested in that from here. So, right, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go for a quick drive into town. I'm going to grab something for breakfast because I didn't have anything before I left where I was parked up. And we'll have a look when I get there rather than trying to figure it out right now. We'll see you in town. So while I was exploring, I came across an international dealership and got chatting with these guys here and lost track of time. So we need to get a bit of a move on. There was honestly not a lot going on in the freight market here in Flagstaff, so I've found a job. Where was it? Holbrook. So we're going to head over that way. It's a little bit of a drive to go and pick up a job, but I think it'll be worth it. It's a nice long haul for us, so I'm going to head over that way and I will pick his back up when I get there. Save you the boring drive. Alright, so we're pulling up into Holbrook and we're, according to my GPS, just around the corner from the depot where I need to pick this load up from. It's been a fairly uneventful drive. Thought I saw a deer, turned out I didn't. I was playing tricks on me. The joys of getting older. Yeah, so we've got our depot just around the corner here, so we'll swing in there and we'll pick up our load. It's a gorgeous state, this, to drive through Arizona. I like the desert landscapes a lot. I do still really like Colorado, the home state, but this is a really nice way to change it up. Oh, we got somebody right here. Right, let's just check in here and we'll see where we need to go. Right, yeah, he pointed them out. Can we see them from in here? No, not quite. My mirror's in the way, but that's fine. They're just up there to our left. So we'll just cruise on in here. Nice and slowly. Two Smoke likes to smoke up her wheels a bit in the gravel, so... Right. There they are. Couple of off-road forklifts. Again, nothing super heavy, but it was about the only load that had any sort of distance to it, so... And they look cool. Right, let's get pinned into these ones. We're looking pretty lined up, so... Bang! In. Alright, so I've given her a good walk around and everything's tied down nicely. Put a couple more turns on one of the chains, but that's all good. Let's get to it. It's a long drive today. We got 320 miles to go. Where are we going? Sierra Vista, I think it said? Yeah, Sierra Vista. Going to coastline mining and we're 29,000 pounds. Couple of good looking forklifts though. Alright, let's get this around the bend. Lovely. Alright. Out of here and swing a left. See you, mate. Alright. Good traffic wise. Nipped the curb there just a little bit, that's fine though. Right, we're good to the right, we're good to the left, good to the right. Sweet. Let's get a move on. I believe we are heading south. How are we for fuel? I mean, we're right here, we might as well. I'll pull in. It's going to be a long night, so... It's going to be damn near midnight by the time we get there. I'll pull in, I'll get some fuel, that way I don't have to stop for the rest of the day. Grab something to eat as well, it's almost dinner time. We'll go from there. Alright, so we're all topped up on fuel, we're all topped up on food. Find a gear here somewhere. I got myself a burger, so that should be good. Right. Dump truck did overtake us in the pit stop there, but that's fine. We're turning here, I don't think he is. Whoop, stopped, dude. Alright. Any traffic coming? Does not look like it, so we will get a hurry on to get around the corner. The old two smoke screaming again. Wake up the entire neighbourhood, because why not? Alright. First red light. We are in the wrong lane here really, but it's fine. There's room next to us. People will pull up there. Right, so our light should be going green any second. There it is. Mate in the roller got the jump on us. It's got some good power in that thing, but pulling up here anyway, so he's got some good pulling power. Definitely don't want to be putting it into first. That's alright. Definitely skipping a bunch of the queue here. upsetting probably a few people that wanted to be past me, but they'll get over it. Alright, we are southbound. That was a big jump in gears. Look at that landscape out there. The hills, the flatness, the shrubbery. This is yet another damn good looking state, and I love it. Right, we are speeding just a smudgen, so we'll just back it down a little bit. Hopefully we get 75 shortly. A little bit more speed into the old girl. God, look, oh, 65, no. Alright. Sure, we've been doing 75 everywhere else. Oh, I suppose it's not a main highway, so probably would be limited to 65, I reckon. But we'll keep our bird into her and keep her screaming along. Knock her down one more, why not? Oh, we've got a bit of a hill coming up as well, so I'm probably going to need to grab that gear back again. Right. Coming into town here, we got changed down to 45. We are turning at this set of traffic lights. Are we show low? Oh, that was a big jump in gears like an idiot. Right. Around the corner nice and wide. I'm glad this truck is really forgiving me of my real dumb shifts I'm making lately. Right, I'm gonna jump over into the other lane just so that I'm not slowing everybody down. Not being that guy in the fast lane. Not anymore anyway. Alright, lovely. We timed that first set of traffic lights well. The Amazon boys sitting on their ass. Nice. Put my ass off through the middle of the night so that you can sit down. Love to see it. Oh, ice cream! I want ice cream. Soot up the middle of Sholo, why not? Right. It's a cool little town. I'm not going to say it's hidden away, but it's honestly not a place I've heard of before, so love exploring. Not somewhere. What in the crap is that? There is a hot dog. Hello, Mr. Hot Dog Man. You are creepy. Alright, we should be going red in a second. There we are. Oh, and hamburger. This place is awesome. They got everything. They've got ice cream trucks, they've got hot dog mans, and they've got hamburger stands. Should come here more often. But why are we on the brakes? Why are we slowing down? Am I just driving too fast? Is it a merge? Is in fact a merge? Yeah. Let me in, buddy. Thank you. My indicator on for ages. Two Smoke's not going to sit around for too long with this little load on. Look at this view. Almost like we're back in the home state. This is gorgeous. honest, if there was a pull-off, I'd love to get a photo up here. But we are on a bit of a time crunch. We've still got 260 miles to go. And they are expecting the load between sort of 12:30 in the morning and 5 o'clock, so we could stop for a little bit with the time that we're making, but oh god, that's... Realised that we were catching up quite that much. A bit of a decline we got going on here. Ride the Jakes down it. Sounds so good. We'll have to figure out if it sounds better than a big cam soon, though, I have a feeling. The photos of this truck look great. Like I say, the paintwork's not quite right, but it is close enough for what I want. Look at how good this place looks. What are we slowing down for? We got some twisties coming up. Lovely. Love me some twisties. We had a couple episodes going down the same twisties back in Colorado in the first couple episodes of this series as well. Yep, they're slowing us right down for them. Nice. Oh my god. This is gonna be fun. I'm going to have to pull over and get a photo. Oh, look at the hills in the distance. Oh, I found a gear somewhere. Yeah, bugger, I'm pulling over here. I don't care that I probably shouldn't be. I'm pulling over here for a look. Oh, the gravel crunching under the tyres. Yeah, they're pulled up. I'm getting out and grabbing some photos. Alright, that's enough dilly-dallying. I've really got to hit the road. Such a good view. Got it right on sunset. You can see the road down there. This is awesome. This is why I like trucking. And what an awesome place for a fuel station as well. I kind of wish I didn't fuel up at the beginning. Wish I'd have checked my route first. Such an epic fuel station. Oh, it's one of those little stations as well, the little mum and pop type stations. Oh god, they're giving us a limit of 65. Seems a big game. And back down to 35. There's a proper rest area up here, but I've had my rest in the wrong spot, so that's fine. That's a cool little parking spot as well, though. Now we get to work the old girl to get her uphill again. Lovely. Didn't have to drop back down to bottom box, so I love seeing that. Oh, the old K100 loves it. Feels a little fast. I'll go down one. Lovely. I love me some switchback driving. Really puts the hairs on your butthole. Whoop. A little bit quick there. Oh, the trailer did not like that. Alright, it's letting us speed up a little bit. Mostly out of it by now, I think. This one looks like it might be a bit sharper than you anticipate. They're recommending 40, so we'll do a little bit less than that. Alright, speed her up a bit more. That was an awesome little piece of road there. I'm so glad we went this way. Right, and we are straight back into the BS of traffic lights. Alright, pull up here. We timed that absolutely perfectly. Round the bend. Bring her through the gears. Chucking her right up here, so slow it back down a little. Use a little bit of the other lane just because we've got it there. And we can get her back up to 55. Heading towards Tucson. This has been possibly my favourite road so far. Grab the right gear that you want. I've had some pretty good roads that I've driven for different loads, but that switchback, these twisties, this has been great. I'm so happy with this load. I was a little bit dubious with it being fairly light, but this is just great. I'm having so much fun driving. Don't blind anybody with my high beams. Oh, that was yeah. Thought it was a person, but it was a street sign. Alright, so I was speeding like all crap, so still am speeding, but it'll slow itself down in a second. Yep, I keep thinking that street signs are people's. That's a person. Well, we got a bit of a skinny bridge. Lovely. So we've been on the road for a few hours now. We're just about to hit 10 o'clock, so my calculations are correct. We should be there right around 12:30ish, so right around the time that they wanted to see it. So the quick stop off for some photos really didn't hurt us at all, which is good. But we have got a bleach man on the road with somebody pulled over, so we'll slow her on down just to make sure that they're all good. Alright, and we'll boost her back up to 65. She loves singing her song, this engine does. Just listen to it. Another nice little corner coming up here. I know I'm calling corners nice, but this has been great fun. If you're thinking about it, definitely go trucking. If you want to see the country, go trucking. It's honestly been so much fun for what I've been doing. And I've travelled states that I never thought I'd go to. I always thought I was going to stick around Colorado and just stay around near home, but I'm a long way from home and I'm honestly so happy to be. Oh, we've got 2 hours to go, 100 miles. They're really speeding now. Seem to be coming into another town, so I have to slow it down a bit more, I'd say. Yeah, 35. Come on. They put their welcome to sign right before a cactus, right after a cactus, but we're coming into Tucson. Again, it's another place I've wanted to visit but never get around to. Right, we will pull up here and wait for the traffic lights. Right, so we should be going green in a second. There we go. Cement mix is moving. Get her barking. Right. Nice and wide. Oh, don't hit the Effie. Oh, she loves it. Listen to her scream her song. I am 8V, hear me scream. Our speeding just a smidgen now, so we'll slow her on down a bit. And we will be joining a motorway for the last stint of this one by the looks of it. Wanna wait for me there, buddy? Alright, down onto the motorway, through Tucson. Get us singing through a few of these gears. Come on, go past. I need to get in there. Thank you. She loves it. She really does. Right, now we've got more spaghetti that we've got to try and navigate, but it's telling me I'm in the right lane, I think. So I'm just going to follow this and hope that nothing changes. Seems alright for me so far. I'm just going to move over one so that he's got plenty of room to merge in. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, that was a bad... Oh. Alright. Now I'll wait for everybody else, I suppose. Alright, go, buddy. Just when I thought things were going a little bit too well. Go across another one. What have we got going on here? Not this late at night. I hate seeing accidents this late at night. But I still have to have a rubberneck. Oh, that's a big one. Alright, so we got a set of traffic lights here, but that's okay. Come on. Alright, so we will... Oh, we won't wait for anything. Straight back down onto the highway. The good news is I don't have to worry about merging now because there's nobody else on the highway that's going to be able to come in front of me. What's going on over there? Why are you parked up, buddy? Boss might have a blowout, that's not good. Alright, a little bit of excitement for the end of that run, but yeah, we got 60 miles to go. And a short time to get there. Once again, only doing... Ooh. Okay, go Mr. Mustang Man. There we go, I was going to say we're still only doing 65, but we're back up to 75 now, so... Should be there in but a moment. It's been a really nice night run, but don't normally like doing night runs. I prefer running through the day, but take the jobs that you can get, and this one's paying not too badly, so definitely not going to be upset by that at all. May have shifted up a gear a little bit too soon there. Let's just chuck her back down one. Get her screaming. Doesn't want to pick up any speed. We're just going to do 66 the rest of the way, I think. That's fine though. We're jumping off the highway just up here. Alright. Start slowing down for this. Hey, we got the green light straight off the bat. Grab a gear. Send her around the corner nice and wide. There's a dinosaur! Alright, stop being distracted, Brent. Right, this traffic light we'll wait for then, I guess. Alright, so we've got the green. Her through the gears. Go back up into the top box. Lovely. Jump back into the other lane because I don't need to be over here. Slam some gears and disappear. All I have to say is thank you, Arizona. You have put on a lovely display for me. These last couple of days of driving through, it's been awesome. Only 65 again, we can do that. Maybe not. They're slightly going uphill, so we'll hang on to speed here, but yeah, should hopefully crest it shortly and gain a little bit. That'd be nice. Try and save just a little bit of fuel. Saving fuel with an 8V, what am I talking about? We've just shifted up into the top gear. We're going to be slowing back down again. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's... Ooh. That snuck up on me a little bit. It's okay, we got stopped in time. Rolling through the gears. We're just rolling into Sierra Vista now, so we just got to roll through town a little bit. A little bit later than I anticipated, and that's probably just from, you know, traffic lights, really. I also wasn't doing... Oh! That was almost bad. And try and reverse this up just a little bit. Alright, got it booted back up again. Oh, okay. Did not like that. Alright. There's a little bit of excitement for the end of this run. Oh my god, why did he stop halfway around the corner? Alright, so we've got the green now. My heart rate's come back down a little bit from almost rear-ending that box trailer. Still don't know why he would have hit the brakes and stopped halfway around a corner. That's just... it's baffled me as to why you'd do that. Policeman on the side of the road there. I think I hit the brakes hard enough to adjust my, not to adjust, to set my hazards off, so... whoa, that was not how I planned on this run ending. Right, what do we got? We got one more set of traffic lights and we should be home free. As long as nobody goes half... oh, I need to be in the other lane. Come on, grab a gear. There it is. Oh, amateur hour. Frazzled from avoiding that truck. I know it sounds like an excuse, but... oh, alright. People, I almost died for this. And then having, you know, my knees essentially being the bumper, that's rattled me a little bit more as well. Oh my god. Alright. I'm just going to park up here and I'm going to see where these guys want these forklifts. We're back in a moment. Alright, so they said there should be someone around there, otherwise they've got a spot marked out for incoming deliveries on flatbeds, so... alright. Swing this nice and wide. Ah, it's another mob that have put their weighbridge right in the wrong spot. Just about gonna ruin your steerers just to get the damn trailer around the corner. Right. Keep your eye out for a person or a spot to park it. Nobody around here. I'll quickly find somebody and ask. Alright, so I found somebody and they said just pull it up just next to that building there, that'll be fine. That's generally where they like them. He did apologise, he said he was supposed to be there, but apparently I arrived a little bit sooner than they thought, so... right, let's try and get this thing swung around the corner. Right. Try and keep the back of the trailer just in my mirrors so I can see where it's going. Keep on swinging her. Oh, he goes alright sometimes. First try twice in a row by the looks of it. When they're easy reversing spots, that's always good. Makes me look competent for a change. Right, we'll finish backing her up in here. That good there, champ? Yep, that's good. Alright. No worries. Pull the brakes on. And yeah, we will go and unload it. Alright, that was a good, what was that? 7 hours, 45-minute trip. Not bad. And a, yeah, good chunk of money there. 16 and big grand. So that is the end of that load, and that is also going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. As usual, hints, tips and tricks are always greatly appreciated. Until next time, be good or be good at it, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.